Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and the name of my channel is My Blessed Nest. And today I have a special treat for you. I went thrifting again with Amy from YoSoBoHo and her Aunt Beth. We had the best time. I hope that you got to catch the other video that I filmed when we were together. If not, I'll put it in the description box below for you. We had a lot of laughter and a lot of fun, and boy, did we find the deals. This time I went up to the Akron area and met them up there. Last time they came down here and we met at the Majestic Turnaround where I sell. So I have about 20 items to show you today. We went to the Goodwill that has a bins on one side and just a regular Goodwill on the other side. And I decided to split this into two videos because I got so much good stuff. So are you ready? Let's get started. I'm walking into the Goodwill bins to meet Amy from YoSoBoHo and her Aunt Beth. I'm so excited. Gosh, that's so pretty. Look at this little cutie pie. Ooh, it's so cute and it's light. Wise words. So I have one my husband made me that says pick your own or pick your seat or something like that. That's cute. This is cool for crafting. This is a 31 bag. Look, a little bit dirty, but not too bad. There's a little bit of spotting right there. It's a maybe. Ooh, look at this. It's from Hobby Lobby for $20, made in India. I have my stuff spread out all over the table and I have it in two stacks, the great stuff and then the really great stuff. So pay attention because I want you to let me know at the end what your favorite item or items were. Well, you know I love die cuts, and these I don't think are old, but I found these. And actually, I think I found one and then maybe Beth found the other one for me and said it was the boy and girl deer. So I'm really excited to get these. They are plasticized and we found a whole bunch of stuff in the bins that said, I think Miss Susan or something like that on it. So I think that maybe a teacher got rid of all of their stuff. Maybe they retired or quit teaching, but I love both of these and I'll have fun decorating with those for Christmas. Just a little sneak peek of where they ended up on my hutch. And then I got a couple practical items. This was one of them. I know it's just from the Dollar Tree, but it's Spanish moss. No, reindeer moss, which I like even better because the color is like this real vibrant green. So I found that and it's very light. So everything at the bins you pay by the pound for, unless it's books and then they're 50 cents. And then Amy found these and she decided not to keep them. So I thought that I might do a Disney tiered tray. And I was wondering if you have any interest in seeing that. I'm a big Disney fan and I thought it would be a lot of fun. Maybe open it up as a collab. So if anybody has any interest in that, let me know in the comments below. But these are just Go Fish. And I thought they would be so cute to put in flower frogs. There's Pluto. I'll just show you a couple. I'm not going to show you them all. And Minnie Mouse. So let me know what you think of that idea. And if you are a YouTuber, if you would like to participate, and if you're not and you're on Instagram, you could participate that way as well. This next item I really love. The color on it is so pretty. Now this is from Hobby Lobby and it says on the back it was $19.99. So I thought that was a really good find. I love that it's rough looking and I love the color of it. And actually this is Amy's favorite color, so she was a fan of this too. So I am going to sell that in my booth. If not, I love it anyway. This I thought was a very fun item to find. And it actually says on the bottom, made in Korea. There's the tag for that. And then if I flip it over, you can see that it has a Kmart tag on it for $3.97. And my friend Melody looked this up. It was going for a pretty good price online. But I thought I would keep it and use it in my red, white, and blue decor for the whole summer. I decorate in red, white, and blue. So would you keep or would you sell? Let me know in the comments below. I love it when you manifest something by talking about it. I was talking with my husband. He said that he wanted to get some silicone baking cups. Look what I found at the bins. Now this is a Wilton container for baking cups. I'm not even sure if this is the right container or not, but it says on the top silicone, and I did take them out to check. I think there's 7 of them. No, there's 8, which is even better, an even number. And I think there's a couple of each color. There's red, yellow, purple, and blue. So I have no idea how much these cost, but I know I got them a lot cheaper by buying them at the bins than if I had paid full price. And I will just sterilize them in my dishwasher with some really hot water. He has yet to tell me what he's going to make with them. All right, and this next item was just a baggie full of different little clothespins. I'll show you the size. And I think these are great for decor, as far as like on my mantle. I'll hang something on a piece of twine and just clip it on with these little clothespins. And they're all different colors, and I also might use them at some point in my booth. I've had ideas of maybe putting some twine along part of my booth, one of them maybe tying it from side to side, and then hanging some items for sale. It's a whole lot better for sales when people can see every item very clearly, rather than just having it in a big pile or in a basket even. I think this would be a good idea. If you are a seller, let me know if you have a booth and you've ever tried something like that. How has it gone for you? This next item was also something that Amy found, and I love the way she shops. She puts everything in a big pile, and then we go find an area and we convene together, and then we all kind of talk about everything, and everybody decides what they're keeping and what they don't want, and then we trade things, and it's a lot of fun. It's part of the whole experience. Anyway, she found this, and I'm going to read you what it says inside. It's actually a souvenir from India, and it tells what it's made out of. It's eco-friendly, and it says use this as an autograph book, a diary, etc. And to write, you use a felt tip or a ballpoint, a fountain pen, or a permanent marker on the inner palm leaf. So I'm assuming this is the inner palm leaf. And I just think this is a really neat find. I like the way it's decorated here on the edges. It just gives it a really, really global feel. It's just so cool. And you know, you can't just pick this up at a shop around here. Anyways, I thought this would be cool to put in my booth and see how it does. I am really excited about the books that I found. I actually found 3 books. And my daughter, I think I've mentioned it many times. I know I have. She loves llamas, and I've kind of started a little collection of llama stuff for her. And her kids love to be read to, so look what I found. I found this one, and it says Llama Llama Red Pajama. And I think these are a whole series because this is by Anna Dudney. I hope I'm saying that right. And so is this one. And it says Llama Llama and the Bully Goat. So I think the kids will enjoy these, and so will my daughter. And then I'll show you the other book later because it's on the favorites side. This I thought was super cool. It's a car, and it has this ball on the bottom. So when you roll it across the floor or whatever surface, it lights up. And this is going to be for my grandson for Christmas, and I know he's just going to go crazy over this. I've never seen anything like it. It says NOX, oh, Turbo Knox, NOX, and it has the number 33 on it. So I didn't think to look on the bottom. Let's see, it says Skullduggery Inc. So I would love to know if you've ever seen one of these before and if you know anything about it. It just really caught my eye. This next item is this beautiful fish, and it's got a lot of detail to it. It looks like the, what do I want to say, stained glass, and then it's got this beading on it, and then it has this long string, and then there's a little like knot tied in it, I guess, so you could hang it from somewhere, and there's also a bead at the top. Amy thought it would be cool to hang on your rear view mirror. I never would have thought of that. So I think it would be fun to hang inside where the light would catch it as well. So do you have anything like this? Have you ever seen it? And if so, what did you do with it? Because I would love to know. I am going to sell that in my booth. Now, oh, I have one more thing, and I knew I was going to forget to show you this because, as you see, I have one of my drinking glasses here on the table, and I found this at the bins. Now look closely. I thought it was the same as my pattern, but this glass, which is what we have many of, we have lines going vertical and horizontal, and this one only has horizontal lines, but it's so close that I think it'll work. I did break one of my glasses, and for, well, this was 49 cents a pound, so very, very cheap. I forgot to tell you that glass was 49 cents a pound. So I picked that up as a replacement. Now we're down to the very favorite stuff. All right, where to start? Let's start with the book. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Uh-oh, something just fell. All right, this is a Webster's School Thesaurus. Thesaurus? I think that's how you say it. And somebody so kindly decorated it in front with stickers. And it looks like it was a school book because it says part of the English department. And I just love stuff like this. So this not only has synonyms, but it actually has definitions of the words as well. So I thought a thesaurus was just synonyms, but this is actually even more. And it was so fun. We were looking up words and trying to find some fun stuff while we were at the bins too, to entertain ourselves. So that was a cool find. And the books were 50 cents a piece. And then, oh, I dropped a couple things here. Okay, let's go with this item next. As you can see, my kitchen is yellow. I love the way this is made to look old. It's definitely not. And I noticed on the back it has these, I don't even know what you call them. Oh, yes, I do. My husband's a woodworker. I should know. They're keyhole slots. And it could go on the, if you have the proper hardware to hang it, I think you could hang it by that. But I thought it would be cool, let's see, to just set it like this. And I might keep it for my kitchen. I might put it down in my booth. I love to double my real estate in my booth by putting a layer here and then a layer on top. And it's very pretty. The yellow is bright and vibrant, so I think it would draw attention into some of the dark areas of my booth. Here's a quick little clip of my booth at the Majestic Turnaround where I decided to put the yellow box. And you can see it here on the next shelf, and it does bring some light, and I was able to get 5 items on it. All right, it's getting harder to put them in order here, but I definitely know what my favorite item was. Okay, I dropped something. So this was actually something on my list. I was looking for a purse. I love the Vera Bradley purses, and I love the 2 styles of them. This is one of those 2 styles. My favorite color is pink, and this has pink and I guess you could say some red as well, which I do love. And it really didn't have any flaws. It's just a little bit dirty-ish looking, and you know what? I'm gonna throw this right into the washing machine and wash it and hang it up to dry, and I think it will look fabulous. So this was a super find for me. Now I am going to show you an item that's not my favorite, but one of my favorites very last, just last just because it held all of the stuff. But this is definitely in my top 3. It's an ornament, and really there's not much wrong with it except a little chipped off right here. But I think it's really vintage and it's just adorable, and I'm keeping it as far as I know. So I don't know if I'll put it on my tree or if I'll just kind of hide the little string around the tree and just set them around like this. Either way, I'll be happy. All right, this is my second favorite item, and it's so cute. Okay, you ready? Dun, dun, dun. I have really enjoyed these lately, and I think they're called paper cuttings, or maybe there's a fancier name for them, but you basically cut out your silhouette or somebody's silhouette and make it into a picture. And I got interested in these from Danielle at Homemade Vintage, and she loves these, and so I think that's why my eye has been drawn to them lately as well. This one is super cute, and it looks like a little girl to me, like a very young baby or toddler, and she's got her little bonnet on. On the front it says Wally Spats, I think is the name, and then Cleveland. And then on the back it says Sands, February 14th, 1975. So I haven't decided where I would put this yet, but I am in love with it, and I hope I can incorporate it somewhere into my home. Maybe I smell a new collection coming. I'm not really sure. I could not believe my luck in finding this next item. It's a pear. And I was at the edge of the bin, and there was a plastic bag, and something made me pick it up, and probably because I'm nosy, and open it to see what was inside, and it blew me away. I absolutely love these. Without further ado, here we go. Look how cute they are. I'm going to hold one of them up because they're basically the same. They are bottle brush wreaths. Oh my goodness. And they have this lovely little bow here, and I don't know what this is, but it's kind of like a papery, it's a paper, but it's, I don't even know how to describe it. It's stronger than just a thin paper, and it feels almost like a foil, so maybe a cross between paper and foil. And then it's got this sugar frosted bell on. There's not a ringer in the bell. Let me see. Neither one of them have a ringer. And then it's got this fake snow look, and then these beads. And I don't think any of the beads appear to be missing. Let me double check. They sure don't appear to be missing. And then the end of the bottle brush is here so that you could hang it, or you could just set it somewhere. So I don't think I can sell these. I think they would make me a pretty penny, but I just adore them. So I'll probably be hanging on to these and putting them in my own collection. There's my very favorite, and I'll have to call that a bucket list item because I am always looking for vintage bottle brush, anything, wreaths, or what else? Let's see, I can't think of anything else besides wreaths. Can you? But I have a red one similar to this, and then I have some of the smaller ones. So yeah, I think wreaths are the main thing that I'm looking for, but I always look for bottle brush anything. I'm just going to give you a quick little sneak peek here of my fireplace. And I have these new wreaths that I got. I put this little red ribbon. It's like a velvet ribbon I had a scrap of, and I just put them on a nail there and attached them. And I think they are adorable. I'm so excited, and I love the symmetry of them. That's the only peek you get. Gotta wait for the home tour. And then I probably will have to put a little video clip of this in, but this is a 31, I believe it's called. I know they're really expensive. Yeah, it says 31, and it's like a big tote bag and it collapses. It is a little bit dirty, so I am going to be scrubbing it up, and I'll put a clip in so you can see that a little bit better than me just kind of flailing around with it. But I'm super excited about that as well, and I was able to pile all this stuff in it. I think I have 20 items total. And this was at the bin side, like I said earlier, and my total was under $10. I think it was $9 and some change. So I think I did super well. Here's my 31 tote. It cleaned up really nice. I just used some disinfectant wipes on it, and I have it all loaded, and I keep it in my mudroom, so when I go to my booth, I can just grab it. I had so much fun with Amy and Beth. To me, we feel like forever friends, like we've known there it goes again, like we've known each other for so long, and this is only our second time meeting. Of course, when you watch somebody's videos, you get to know them that way too as well. And we had a wonderful lunch at Rincon, and I can list the address for that as well if you do decide to go thrifting at this Goodwill. It's a great place for lunch. I'll put in a couple pictures and let you see some of the fun we had. And the one picture you're gonna see is probably my thumbnail picture because it cracked me up. We saw this painting and it was of the couple that have the pitchfork and they're holding it with the solemn faces, and we decided to recreate that feeling in front of that picture. We just had a lot of fun. It was very hard not to laugh. So thank you so much, Amy and Beth, for hosting in your city. I had a great time. And I would love it, viewers, if you would go over and check out Amy's channel. I will be sure to link it below, as well as her video. And then you can go over and show her some love and let her know that I sent you on by. That's it for today. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link that below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.